Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Troy Tulowitzki heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and they started this series off with a blowout in Game 1, so you can maybe use that old tired phrase, firing on all cylinders right now, because they're getting contributions from everybody on the roster.
Santana's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, all they have to do is keep doing what they're doing. This team has a very high average, continuing to hit well as a team, and they'll continue to win games.
Kevin Pillar will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Brian Dozier doesn't get enough attention for his defense. He's known for his offense and hitting home runs from second base, but he's also provided this team with solid play at the keystone position. He's got a quick first step. He changes directions well. Very smooth at turning double plays. Adds up to be a very reliable second baseman.
Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Arcia. And this will wind up a foul ball. And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Grounded to the right. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So very nice work there by Santana. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. R.A. Dickey gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he'll look to build off of his last start where he got the win and only allowed 1 run.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
And if you go by the results of Game 1 of this road trip, they could be in for some trouble. They were annihilated in the opener of this series, so they're going to need to wake up or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's hit 6 home runs in the last 10 games. The baseball must look like a bowling ball with the way he's been crushing it.
Danny Santana will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently 2nd entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar posts under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Miguel Sano will stand in for the first time, currently 3rd in the American League in home runs.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the 3rd baseline. Oh, look at Donaldson. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
Santana looks in. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Suzuki scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time you realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Jose Bautista will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Well, he's got an excellent batting average on the season, and he's hitting over 400 in his last 10.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Arcia is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
Chris Colabello will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
He's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Oswaldo Arcia will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Backhanded. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will take his first cuts now. Currently 2nd in the American League in home runs.
And near the top of the league in slugging. So that means he's doing a lot more than just hitting the ball out of the yard. He's also getting a lot of extra base hits.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses with it. 1-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I tell you, this guy's had a great series so far, and we haven't even hit the weekend yet. He's on base yet again as he drives this one out to the wall for a double.
Joe Mauer will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, this guy's been the heart and soul of this ball club for a long time now, and he delivers for him again. Picks up the RBI on the base hit here.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in for the first time now. Currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Eddie Rosario will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the run is in to score from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Kurt Suzuki will stand in now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs.
Well, he is having a big year so far driving in runs, and that could mean big things for him in this offseason when he goes to negotiate that new contract he's up for.
And he takes ball 1. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's a knuckleball that runs inside, and he's behind 2-0 here.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in You're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
And a 2-0 knuckleball. Why not? 2-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. Runners are at first and third, one away. Tried to wait out the knuckleball, but it's in there, 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. We played 2 full. It's the Twins 2, the Jays nothing. Russell Martin will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Santana steps into the windup. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way. And that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Into the box, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit well on the ground to first. Nunez. He's out. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Oh, there is so much that can go wrong with this play right here. This will give us a great angle to look at it. Look where he fields this thing. Then as he goes to throw it, stop it right there. He's got no real direct lane to the bag. Now, we've seen guys screw this up all the time. They throw it off the runner's back. They hit someone's helmet. Anything can go wrong. But he's able to avoid that danger here as he gets that force at second base.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. No home runs as of yet, and 11 RBIs. Runners on first with one down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2, here it comes. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 delivery. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, you know, the scoreboard's already saying pass ball, but this was a pretty tough one to handle, guys. I mean, you can see right here, this thing's down in the zone. It's sweeping hard across the plate, and he just couldn't quite get it to stick in the webbing of that glove.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
The shortstop, number 2.
Well, you don't always need to have amazing movement to make a slider successful. And this is a case in point. We've seen sliders with 10, 11, 12 inches of break. This one only moves about 8, but that's more than enough to get the job done.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Eduardo Nunez will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. First offering on its way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And he misses again, 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bautista on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So with one away, we'll remind you to follow the Twins here on MLB The Show. We'll be here all season long as you get a look there at where we'll be over the course of the next 7 days. Stepping in, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but does it matter? He can hit from either side of the plate.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Ripped down the first base line. Oh, what a stop. Got him.
Whew, no problem.
Up next for the Twins.
Boy, that's really a great play here at first. This ball has double written all over it. But that's a great job there to lay himself out and then hustle over to the bag to get the 3 unassisted put out.
Here's Miguel Sano. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Bautista. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Kevin Pillar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Santana going back on it. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Josh Donaldson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Donaldson.
Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Santana gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
But when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Chopped in front of home plate. Suzuki gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Edwin Encarnacion digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Sano. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sano moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Oswaldo Arcia is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Oswaldo Arcia.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Digging in now, Brian Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Dozier. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Trevor Plouffe is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home. It's
sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 2-1. Chris Colabello heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Dribbled up the line. Plouffe has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher.
So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
First pitch of the at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. The guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect, and this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. They shall take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Eddie Rosario comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Hitter, Eddie Rosario.
Dickey into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Travis fields it cleanly. 1 away.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. Hit to short. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Dalton Pompey will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arcia has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
With one away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First delivery to him on the way. Scorched to third. Bluth fields it cleanly. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Well, Matt, the Twins are currently best in the American League in that category. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hot shot to third. There's Bluth. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Danny Santana will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Dickey's ready. First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Miguel Sano will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Donaldson's there. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo Arcia will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Edwin Encarnacion will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Jose Bautista will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
On his way to pitch number 75. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Into the box now, Chris Colabello. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Santana comes set. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Nunez on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brian Dozier steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And taken in out there for the first out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
One gone now for the former catcher turned first baseman, three-time batting champ Joe Mauer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Trevor Blue.
Trevor Plouffe steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's flared out toward left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Russell Martin will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Squared that one up just a little late. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And as you can see by the line score, 2 very well-pitched ball games to this point in the 8th. 2-1 our score as both starters have pitched well enough to win this one. Devin Travis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Ryan Presley will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Sano is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Digging in, Dalton Pompey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. Eddie Rosario will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit out towards second. There is Travis, and a rather easy first out.
It's starting to look like he's not going to get a victory here, but still a lot of positives to take away from this outing is you see his numbers right there. More often than not, you put together a line like that, you're going to come away with a W.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Dickey looks in. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Yeah, sometimes you just shake your head and move on. And he's thinking, how did that pitch wind up a strike? You just got to be thankful you don't see knuckleballers every day.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Rocket to third, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 2-1. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Fouled back. Perkins comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Josh Donaldson comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A strike, and it's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Chop foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And that is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. High and deep to left center field. Santana looking up. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Sooner or later, somebody was going to get him. That's just the first home run he's allowed out of the bullpen all season long. He's been lights out all year, but he got beat there.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. 2 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
You sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 3-2 Toronto.
Your attention, please.
Save situation coming up now as they'll hand the ball over to the right-hander Drew Storen to try to get the final 3 outs. Danny Santana will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, he's been rock steady. Currently 2nd in the junior circuit in that department. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. The manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
Now here's the pitch. Miguel Sano is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on
you. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
It goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pilar is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, they say nothing's ever safe until that 27th out is recorded, and they've gotten 26. But now a 2-out double here in the 9th is going to put the tying run in scoring position at second base. And we're definitely at DEFCON 1 now. They're a single away from letting this game slip away from them.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Brian Dozier will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 4-3. Good night from Minneapolis.